Woohoo! 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 I got my head checked by a jumbo jet. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. Woohoo! I feel every metal. Woohoo! And I'm pins and needles. Woohoo! When I lie out, I'm easy. All of the time, I'm never sure why I need you. Pleased to meet you. How's it going, folks? This is Wayne Art back with another lesson, and due to popular demand we're looking at another Blur tune today, and it's song 2. Yes, not really known to be played on an acoustic guitar by aid of a capo. I think this version works really well. If you do want the proper version to this, I recently filmed the riff to this on one of my sort of short videos if you want to go over and check that out. But this is a chord based one. I think this works really well. Now if you do want the chords, the lyrics and the strumming pattern to this, as always, I'm going to post it up on my Patreon page. So there'll be a link to that in the description, also a link in the comments. And the way that that works, for as little as a couple of quid a month, you just sign up and you get access to not only this song, pretty much everything I've done over the past 18 months since set the Patreon thing up. And there's also stuff there to coincide with the, the technique lessons that I do, the blues, scales lessons, and there's some stuff up there that isn't currently on YouTube, so go over and check that out, and you can print it all off, like I say, to coincide with the lessons. Thanks for your continued support. Thanks to everyone who's subscribed and continues to do so. If you are subscribed and you haven't already, a further way you could help me out is hitting that little notification bell that's somewhere down there. Also, please go over and give me a like on social media. So I'm Wayne R Guitar on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and now also TikTok. As you always say, I'm trying to get down with the kids. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling. Without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so the song is in standard tuning. But for this particular version I'm doing, you're going to want the capo on the 3rd fret, okay? Just while we're talking about capos, I just want to thank the G7th Capo company for sending me this custom capo through. It's got my name sort of engraved on the top, I don't know if you can see that. Now these are fantastic, durable, reliable capos. I've had one capo for the best part of 10 and 15 years now, and I've still got it, it's going strong. This is a new one, my choice. I wanted sort of a gold one, a real bling one. But I'm going to put a link in the description below. I think these will make sort of, ideal birthday, Christmas present, and it's going to last a long time. Capos don't tend to last very long if you get a cheaper one. These are absolutely fantastic. So go and check that out, G7th Capo company. Okay, so you're going to want mainly 4 chords to this. There's a little bit at the end of the chorus. I'll show you where a couple of different chords come in. But the main chords for the intro and all the way through the verse and most of the chorus are going to be a D chord, a C chord. Now I'm doing a C with a G bass in, so all of that will be is take a regular C chord, move your 3rd finger to the 3rd fret and the low E string relative to the capo, little pinky 3rd fret and the A string. And we're also going to do an F major 7 with a C bass in, so same applies to that. Take a regular F major 7, move the 3rd finger to the 3rd fret and the A string this time, relative to the capo, little pinky 3rd fret. That will be on the D string. And I'm going to hit sort of open strings with one downstroke, and then we're going to go to an A chord. So I'll talk about the strumming pattern in a short while, but put those chords together. Have you got? Now to give the song the dynamic, I tend to start off by just doing downstrokes and doing palm muting around those chords. So that's just using that part of my palm, the fleshy part of the palm, lightly sort of pressing on the strings, so it just sort of dampens the chords and they don't sort of ring out. So we get this. Okay, so that goes around twice, and then obviously the woohoo kicks in. So then we lift the chords a little bit. This time we're strumming the chords. So I'll talk about what I'm doing with the strumming, but basically it's going to go. So So what I tend to do around these scores is a down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 down. Hear that around the chords. You can see there's that one downstroke on the open strings. It just puts that, you know, extra sort of chord shape in before we hit the A chord. So what we get is it. Woohoo! Woohoo! Okay, so when I go back into the verse, I'll go back into the downstrokes and the palm muting. So what we get is, I got my head checked by a jumbo jet. It wasn't easy, but nothing it is. And I'm back into the strumming. Woohoo! And I feel heavy metal. Woohoo! And I'm pins and the needles. Woohoo! And a lion uneasy. Okay, and this bit at the end of the chorus, we're going to go a D chord, the F chord, and we're going to go to a B flat. So, all of the time when I'm never sure why I need you, pleased to meet you, back into the normal chorus. I got my head done when I was young. It's not my problem. It's not my problem. Woohoo! I feel heavy metal. Woohoo! And I'm losing the needles. I know I'm easy. All of the time I'm never sure why I need you. Pleased to meet you. Okay, and that's pretty much all you're going to need. Enjoy. Okay, so thanks very much for watching. Hope you all dug that. An amazing song, and yes, I know it's not played like this originally. Before I have all the people, oh, it's not played like that with a capo. But to make it work acoustically, sometimes you have to adapt things, and it's all the right chords. It's just a different way of playing it, sort of a different approach. And if you're doing it sort of solo acoustically, I think this is a great way of getting it down, especially adding all the dynamics in as well. So thanks everyone who requested more Blur songs. I recently posted up Part Life, which went down really well. So if you haven't seen that, go and check that out. But that led to people asking for more Blur songs. I am a big Blur fan, obviously massive Oasis fan as well. Love everything Britpop. And this was sort of a change in direction for Blur. It became a real massive tune, this, so we're really fond of this tune. So like I say, hope you all dug that. Thanks everyone who did request more Blur stuff. If you got any other requests for any other Blur songs, I have done one or two, or anything 50s to modern day that's going to work well on an acoustic or an electric guitar within reason. So the easiest way to put a request in is obviously comment in the video below, or if you want to find me a personal message over through those social media platforms I suggested at the start of the video, you're very welcome to. I always reply to messages. I just always point out that I do get quite a lot of requests, and I do have to sort of hemp it them a little bit, but don't let that put you off. Please do keep your requests coming, because that's what keeps this channel going. Another thing that keeps this channel going, I'll quickly mention it again, thanks everyone who's subscribed. If you are subscribed and you haven't already, please hit the little notification bell so you get notified every time I post a video up and you can keep up to date. The Patreon thing, sorry to keep banging on about that, but if you want to, you know, the chords and the lyrics and the strumming pattern to print off to this, as well as, you know, pretty much everything I've done over the past 18 months. Like I said, there's a link to that in the comments, also a link in the description, and just go over and sign up, like I say, for as little as a couple of quid a month or however much you want to pledge. Another way that you could help me out, if you don't want to do that, I've got a new feature which is like a thanks button that's underneath the video, and you just click on that and you can make a small donation, and like I say, everything is very much appreciated. And another way that you could help me out is word of mouth is a powerful thing, so if you dig what I do, please like and share my videos, tell your friends, tell your work colleagues, anyone, you know, plays a guitar, please point them in my direction. I'd really appreciate that. So that just leaves me to say have a great morning, day, night, whenever it is you're watching, and I'll catch you all for lesson very soon. Take care.